Hello everybody, my name is Will and welcome back to Sprocket. Today we're going to be designing a tank which has defeated me every single time I've tried to do it up until this point. I have tried and tried and tried to make an amphibious tank and I have just never been satisfied with it. And I just went back to basics this time. I didn't try anything fancy, I just went for the most generic the kind of amphibious tank you can think of. Essentially a PT-76. It's got the same caliber gun, but obviously it looks slightly different, but also there's a lot of similarities. So PT-76B, I guess, it could have, it could very well have been like a competing design for the, same specification, if you will. It's that kind of vibe. It's similar, not exactly the same. But yeah, regardless of that, obviously the last couple of videos we've been doing a little bit of complex things. And today, a little bit simpler of a tank. However, I do think amphibious tanks are a really cool design. So, I still think it's a fun idea for a video. But so I thought I would just spend a moment here to say I am very appreciative of the recent support on the channel. There has been so much going on in the last week where just videos kind of explode out of nowhere. And the video I uploaded 4 days ago, as of uploading of this video, the Tiny Tankette video just exploded, and I just want to say thank you very much. I appreciate it a lot, and keep being cool. But there we go. There's that out of the way, and that was not at all awkward. Regardless, you can see the things starting to take shape now. You can see why I say there's similarities to the PT-76. There are definitely similarities to the PT-76. But also, there's a few things that I just couldn't be bothered to spend hours exactly replicating. And the hull form is slightly different. But I guess the turret is also slightly different as well. I kind of wanted that stowage basket on the back. I don't know why. I don't know if it makes sense. I don't know why the PT-76 didn't have one. I don't know if there's a particular reason for that, or if it's just kind of the design just didn't have one. Potentially weight saving as well. Putting all of the stowage, I guess, inside, or just not having any at all might save on weight. I'm not a tank designer, believe it or not. In real life, that is. I do design tanks in a video game. That's the thing I do. So I guess in one sense I'm a tank designer. It's just that no one takes me seriously. Like if I was to submit these to the Ministry of Defense, for instance, they'd probably laugh at me and go, "Where did you find this game?" And I say, "It's Sprocket Tank Design. There's a link in the description to buy it on the Steam page." And they'd go, "What?" I'm still ill, if you couldn't tell, but I am on the road to recovery now, so I'm a little bit delirious, but that's fine. Anyway, speaking of things that are fine, this tank, it's done. Let's do the gameplay. And so here we have our little amphibious tank, and this thing is pretty light. It only weighs 17 tons, which is a bit more than, like, the PT-76 weighs, but I also think this thing has a much more powerful engine. As you can probably tell by the mobility, it really gets a jiggy on. As well as that, because obviously if we want to take this thing through some of the campaign missions, it's going to perform pretty poorly just based on armor alone. And like, the enemies are going to have a very easy time killing this thing. So I've given it a very, very good loader. So I've modified the loader in the files to have 3 space as opposed to 1. And that means that we can essentially fire this 75 like every second. It's quick. Obviously in an ideal world I would limit that to like 4 or 5 shots and then you have to reload the ready rack or whatever. But as it is, we've essentially got an auto-loader in our little amphibious tank, so we'll pretend that that's where the weight went. And, we'll drive it into some water. You see, critics might say that this is just really shallow water, but how are they going to prove it? Unfortunately for us, though, there are no naval invasion scenarios in Sprocket, so what we're going to have to do is just play Tiger and see how we do. And we're probably going to do really, really badly. Oh my god. I don't feel... no. Oh, no. I feel like this is going to go horrifically wrong very, very quickly. Oh, yeah. If we could just stabilize the gun for a split second, I'm sure I could get a kill. I actually did hit that Super Cromwell. It's just not gone through. That one has. We just keep moving. We have to keep moving here. We can't stop for even a second. No trees can be hit. Oh! We'll do it again. We'll do it again. That was... I think that's the move, is we don't stop moving and we just try and cross the border. There is no way, no way on earth that we are ever going to win a one-on-one fight with a king tiger in an amphibious tank. So, yeah, it could be tough to do this legit. But, I mean, this is legit, technically. Oh, wow. One of my allies has actually killed a Spiller. I'm surprised by that. 2! Wow. Look at that. Look at them go. And they're the ones right in front of me. So they're clearing a path for me. They haven't cleared this tiger too, though. We're just going to charge him down. Go really quick. No. Yes. Oh, there's another one. I didn't see the second one. Okay. There's 2 of us left. One of us left. It's just me. And there is that kind of path that we cut through earlier with only that one king tiger in there. That's the way I'm going to go again. It's already been softened up, you know? Gosh, that is well in the open over there. I've been bounced off somehow. Let's get moving again. Let's get moving again. We don't have time. Oh, time is not on our side at all. Oh, that tiger's aim is currently on our side. We need to go so fast here. It has very good turret traverse. It missed. It missed. Oh! Just go. Just cross the border. Just cross the border. Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. Let's not get cocky here and try and win by killing everyone. Oh! Wait. You can't cross the border anymore! No! No! Oh, God. No. Okay, well, we didn't get the victory screen, so therefore I'm determined to fight over again. But, you know, I'm willing to call that as much of a win as we're ever going to get. As much as it was for a reason that doesn't make sense anymore, I do think the strategy we had last time of just running back behind their lines is our best bet by quite a large margin. So I'm going to continue pushing. That's a king tiger. Hang on, lower plate maybe. If we just wait a split second. No, that was a very large amount of metal we just hit there. What if I load the AP? No, nothing. Underside? Not at all. Okay. That is a very thick lower plate. Maybe the side... Oh, that's not the side of the turret. That's the front of the turret. We're not going to go through that. Not in a million years. Okay. We'll just charge. We're going to charge. We're between 2 tigers. 3 tigers here. 3 tigers and a hard place, which is the tigers. No! You see, the problem is, we only have a 76, and without just making it the most ridiculous gun ever, that's only going to penetrate about 180mm of armor, and we can't even go through the mantler of a Tiger II with 180mm of penetration. That's just not enough. So, frankly... Oh, he's whiffed his shot. We can do this. We can do this. There's just one of us left, but now we actually have a bit of a safe area. I've just got to hunt down all those remaining tigers and get them one by one. Oh my gosh. Oh no. He's pushing up towards me. That's not what we want. We want to be going to them. He knows where I am. What I'm hoping here is as he gets closer, we can run in and get to his side. Oh, he's giving us some side armor right now. Our gun depression isn't the best, but it's also not the worst. If I just... Yeah, okay. 2 left. 2 left. We need to find them first. That's #1 priority. Okay, I see one. I see one over this hill. I think we should have enough gun depression for this. Just gotta poke over. There we go. It's 1-on-1. And we have no idea where this last tiger is right now. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Is it not a tiger? That tank doesn't look like it's moved from its spawn. Oh my god. Has this ever happened before? I don't think I've ever had a tie before. I mean, technically I won. I hit first. But my tank is dead. There were no survivors. But it's a win. We technically won, and I'm going to take that. We've technically kind of won twice. Now, here on defense, our reload rate should be of a little bit more benefit here, and also we just get more tanks, frankly. Yeah, I mean, this level is not hard cap. I think the Tiger is hard capped to 6 tanks, so it's always a 1-to-1 enemies to friendlies, and this level isn't so hard capped. Well, clearly. Now, I'm hoping the main tank that they're pushing with isn't too thickly armoured. Oh, the Puma 2 isn't too bad, I think. Yeah, we should be able to go through the Puma 2 without too much difficulty. Obviously, they're going to go through us with no difficulty at all, but that's just taken for granted, to be entirely honest. You don't even need to say that. There goes another Puma 2. I was worried about that side, because if I shoot on this side, that side gets a very easy shot into the back of me. There's only 3 enemies left already, to be honest. But they are those lawmakers, and those are very, very well armoured. Let's load the AP and chill just for a second, and then, whoop, now that we've got the perfect side, there you go. No problem. No problem at all. However, that one that's coming right towards us, absolutely problem. Big problem. Can I get the side of that turret? No. Oh! Lower plate. Lower plate works. And now, just the last boy, who is... that? That's the last guy? Yeah. Okay. He didn't see me. Right. Okay. I think it's only fair now that we put this tank up against some kind of equivalent. Okay, we're going to start with what I think is the closest comparison, which is the Mark 209. That's the, like, M41 Walker Bulldog thing that I designed on stream a little while ago. And, yeah, that thing has the same caliber of gun and very little armor as well. And, oh my god, the reload rate on this thing. I may have gone a little bit too far in that one. I may have gone a little overboard with the autoloader. Perhaps reducing that would be something I consider if I was ever to use this tank again. But you know what? I'm not going to complain about it right now. Oh, wow. I will complain about my aim, though. That was just shocking. And now, just one light tank left. Because, you know, this is just clearly the superior tank in every single way. I mean, it can float on water. How can it not be superior? There's that last 209. I do not have my gun anywhere near facing. There we go. It doesn't matter. We're just so much better than the 209. Mostly because of the loader, to be entirely honest. If I gave the 209 that fast firing of a gun, it probably would do the exact same to us. Okie dokie, I'm driving the tank from the last video with the silly hydraulic suspension removed for the purposes of having a version of it that just kind of works. And this thing has some decent frontal armor. It's not incredible, but it's definitely enough. And hopefully should do a little bit better against these things. However, I'm still a little bit scared of that reload rate, to be honest. And we bounced! I did not I did not foresee that happening. There we go. That's a little bit more like it. That thing genuinely has, at thickest, 25mm of armor. I really did not expect to be bouncing anytime soon. There's so many of them, and they are just unloading all kinds of hell onto us from over the hill. That is absolutely... It's more terrifying than when I put, like, a 250mm mortar onto a tank. Just the fire rate on those things. And I think the last one, though, is behind that hill, which I just need to lob a shot over. I think I can do it. Oh, I bounced again. Maybe I had maybe if I had the AP loaded. Oh, but there we go. We did it in the end. So basically, what we can determine here: no armor, you lose against it. Armor, you win against it. Because it can't penetrate anything. But if it can penetrate you, it will penetrate you, and it will penetrate you very, very quickly and often. So, there you go. That is one hell of a cursed tank. Feel free to put whatever gun or whatever you want onto the top of that thing. The blueprint for it will be in the Tank Repository channel of my Discord in the description. And if you want to support the channel on Patreon, there will also be a link to that in the description. Also, I've used a bunch of decals on these tanks for the first time for, like, weld lines, which I don't know if you noticed. Oh, that one's spilling over the side. Disgusting! But, yeah, these decals will be included with the tank blueprint, which I kind of forgot to do with this one. So, but that decal I've used on this one is the same as the one on this one, so you can just download that with the actual tank. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a like, comment, and or subscribe, and I will see you in the future. Goodbye! And as always, a huge thank you to my supporters on Patreon: Badger, Caligo Drake, CamJam135, Cody N, DJ Pete's, Gavoon, Gunmaster929, Sad Cat, Jasper Bohr, Yoki003, Jessica Casualty 62M1, Last Legend 11, Mark, Mildly Invested, Nicholas K, Rollstalls Bokken, Ryan Brody, The Kinesian Emperor, Tree Loving Mango, Zerashime, and Zeit Wolverine. Thank you so much.